impeachment procedure bill has been in need speaks to a gap that exists, and legislation was supposed to fix that. You cannot explain how a Malala chaired committee clears Waiguru and then somehow another team lynches Kawira Mwangaza differently. It is not standardized, and whoever comes to justice must come with clean hands. Well, the president himself
is not, but now the voters take responsibility of the kind of people that they vote for. If the representative that you have given responsibility
look at this.
to take care of such
kind of... Let's have some order,
Unfortunately, look at this.
Because you're raising very pertinent points.
Waititu's case,
yes.
Even politicians have rights. And we know, Fwamba knows this much better, that it could be for any other reason. It cannot be that, Linda, we clear you for the same mistakes that I am hanged for.
Okay.
That is not constitutional.
It's very difficult.
But Linda, these are our laws that we have put together.
It's not our laws.
And they have all checks and balances. For example, the legislators have been given responsibility to carry out those oversight roles, including impeachment, like what happened to Gachagua, Waititu and Sonko.
Linda, probably you might not know, but Fwamba is actually a certified Rigathi Gachagua hater.
Who said that? Who said that? There is no hate in politics.
I watch him. He's here to speak for himself.
It's about,
I watch him every time.
It's about opinion.
I watch him.
It's about opinion.
I watch him.
And I'm just stating that
let's allow
impeachment was purposely put in our laws. So that every institution has its own role.
Right.
And Parliament is structured to play that role.
Right. It is not think Parliament is just...
And the process does not involve one person.
It's a fair platform.
It involves many people. Right. Parliament is a fair platform because you elect those people to represent you. So the moment they're impeaching someone, they're impeaching that person on behalf of the people they represent.
Okay.
So it is the country, it is the citizens who have impeached someone like Gachagua or Sonko or Waititu.
Fair enough, fair enough. Let's allow Lady Carmen. I don't even know whether I have to ask a question.
So you cannot just say that it was biased or what, you know.
We cannot...
Nyaribo survived
on technicalities.
You know, and I mean, most of the people said it was basically politically instigated. I doubt if any impeachment process is not a political process.
Thank you. Thank you, Linda. That's a lot from Fwamba and Maliba. I think our
summarize.
Linda, if you don't regulate Maliba, he will speak forever.
But you know, I agree, but at the same time, you must allow him to execute his point so that we can't leave otherwise.
And if you don't regulate Fwamba, he will interject forever.
All right.
So this is what I think. I think sometimes we mess up, especially in the African setup, when we keep borrowing things, and sometimes we don't go deep into it and even consider whether it is going to work for us as Africa.
All right.
Largely, our constitution is held as one of the best, yes. But again, we also are alive to the fact that a big part of our constitution was borrowed from other countries. And sometimes we went to, we got mixed up because the imagination were to even have upper house, lower house, and all those kind of shenanigans, which we ended up with none. And now the National Assembly ended up calling themselves upper house by force and all that kind of things. But coming back to impeachment, I personally think there are still loopholes, especially when you talk about Senate, because the Senate are, number one, senators from the DNA of this constitution since its promulgation in 2010.
Right.
After the first term of governors of devolution, all the senators felt like they missed the right spot. And so every senator wanted to be a governor at the end of the day. And so tell me, legally it's okay, the process is okay, but tell me how these people will remain impartial when a governor is brought to them for impeachment.
Okay.
Considering that quite a number of them had issues, and they felt like next term, you realized the second term of devolution, almost half of senators were going to run for governor, and the third one, the third devolution term as well. So that again talks about whether they are able to actually take care of their duty as senators. Because, for example, if you go to the court of law today and the Supreme Court judge wants to be president or wants to be anything, sometimes we are human beings. It takes away the objectivity by which you want to conduct this process. So one, I see a loophole there. Number two, the level of MCAs that we have, many times again, they are supposed to do that oversight, but some of them have not done it as their role of oversight. Some of them have done it as a vendetta. Either the governor refused to do this to us, we were supposed to go to Israel, the governor refused to sign, we were supposed to go for this benchmarking, the governor did this, the governor is not listening to us, and all those kind. And at the end of the day, some gets impeached. But you wonder, the question is, after getting impeached, then what? Because again, I am not sure, but these two gentlemen will help me. When you get impeached, for how long do you stay out there? Because even if I am a man who stole and I'm taken to court, the court will finally say I will serve 10 days in jail. And after 10 days, I am cleared. I am not, it can't be that I'm a criminal forever.
Because once impeached, justice, Article 75, sub-Article 3,
because it's
you are
justice.
But is that justice?
Is that fair?
But
is
then,
that fair?
There are different
Because
provisions,
you see,
but
I hope you are getting
in the Economic Crimes Act,
and you
in
make
the
a lot of
Economic
sense.
Crimes
The
Act,
question is what it is that FOMBA says. Ultimately, there is the law that would guide us on this. If you are talking about it being a question of justice, then perhaps we need to adjust the laws. And
what does the law say when you get impeached?
That is
it
now what we're
forever,
talking
for the rest of your life?
Your career
for the
because
law,
even
it is
people,
finished.
Unless it is adjusted.
But if you are charged under, in a criminal court and you are found culpable under the Economic Crimes Act, you'll be out for 10 years and then have a comeback. But if it's impeachment, the effect of impeachment is applied in Chapter 6 of the Constitution.
Integrity.
So
Yes,
here is
integrity.
the catch.
Okay.
So here is the catch.
And that's why, because we were looking forward towards having a clean country. And that's the reason as to why you are supposed to be an example to other people who might want to seek leadership in order to plunder.
Right.
So, Linda,
Please don't interject some more.
I was to drive
She's making a point.
I was to come to this point.
Yes.
So here is the catch. For the allegations which they call quasi-judicial, meaning you are not, it is not proven beyond reasonable doubt that you actually stole money in the county or do that. But because it is a political process, politically, you are viewed as you messed up or this and that. And then you are impeached, and now you are condemned for the rest of your life. You cannot hold any political office. Then we have a 2017 election, which Maraga and the entire judiciary says this election was not conducted in accordance with the law. And then this election is null and void. But no one takes responsibility until today. And there, the country spent about 50 billion or thereabout. Then on the other side, somebody has been impeached for misappropriation of 200,000, 1 million or 2 million. Where is justice for in this impeachment process?
Meshach has a very good point.